Alright, welcome back. Today we are playing some more Nine Kings, and today we are on quest mode. So today I want to jump on over to King of Blood, and I think I want to do this Bomberman quest. So it says, don't you love the reek of fresh powder and meat in the air? Our dead soldiers smell amazing. Kihihihi. Only draw bombers from the blood deck and start with a fireworked bomber army. Okay, so we'll be fighting our King of Blood Rebellion, where we can only get bombers, the King of Nomads, and King of Spells. Interesting, let's play. Looks like we can get one more quest unlocked from here, so we'll see. So we started with 2 times fireworks, which says bombers have their attack range area doubled. So it's doubled and then doubled again, I guess. And then we're starting in year 6. What's our blessing? If you have a troop, you get more units on just this plot. So I'd like to upgrade it. I'm going to put a cemetery in the middle. I'm assuming... Wow, did you see how big those blast areas are? Do I orchard or cauldron? I think both of those are good options. Not gonna lie. Because I could put a cauldron here to give these guys poison. I think an orchard is more fun. I did just do the orchard quest, so might be a little biased, but we just upgrade our bombers that are going to get the baby boom and throw down a demon's altar. And I think I'll take the spire, throw that down, so that when my bombers die, then they can come back to life as imps. We'll take... I don't really want either of these. King of Stone, King of Greed. I guess I'll take King of Stone. And I can upgrade these bombers. I probably should have re-rolled and tried to get King of Nature for the clone cards, or King of Nothing for the wild cards. I'll take Combustion and throw that on the bombers that are going to get doubled. And then that way when they die, they do even more damage. We'll grab the swords. And these bombers, I have 60 of them now. 35 health, 51 damage. Let's add some more damage. 5 more damage from swords. And let's see. Could earthworks and get more plots. Let's do that so I can get more. I'm getting bombers every year, basically, so... Or every time I fight the Blood Rebellion, so I need more plots to put them down. And, you know, so we have fireworks, so their attack range area is doubled. We could get gunpowder so that it increases the damaging range of area attacks by 30%. That would work great with combustion, so we'll do that. I'm going to upgrade these bombers. So these 3 are all level 3. And I'm going to take a cauldron. Why not? Throw that down. I haven't used my orchard yet, but I will. Let's grab some bombers and start our next plot of them. I'm going to grab this plot there. I'll put these bombers here. What I'd like to do is get a library, actually, to put next to these bombers. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how often it's going to actually work, but, you know, it is what it is. I could temple. I don't know how much I need to really be buffing their stats, honestly. Echo form. I'll grab an echo form. A Gigantify would have been nice, but I think I'll grab an echo form and just hold on to it until the combustion stacks maybe get added to it. And more bombers. Let's upgrade these ones. These guys still didn't get combustion. The library has a 50-50. How rude. Still not working. I'll take this clone card and reroll and a procreate, and that's all I can do. So I'm going to use the clone card to upgrade my demon's altar. And then I will procreate on our main troop of bombers and upgrade the pagoda. I heard the sound effect that they got a combustion stack. So that's great. Upgrade these bombers to level 3. And we're already in year 21 for another Royal Council. I'll take a pagoda. And I think we'll do embalming. So enemies killed have a 10% chance to be summoned back to life as our allies. And I will upgrade our pagoda. Library failed again. More bombers. I'm gonna put them down. And then I'm gonna sacrifice them to upgrade the library and the orchard. I'm gonna swords. And I'll make peace. I'll make peace with King of Nomads, honestly. I'd like more Earthworks cards. So I'll sacrifice. And now the library gave another sack of combustion. Very nice. More bombers. I'll put my swords down on our main guys. They got another sack of combustion. Those little wizards became our friends. That's great. I'm gonna reroll and grab another stack of combustion just to put on them. And I can pick a spot. Let's pick over here. And I'll put some bombers down. Library decided to work. These guys are doing 92,000 damage total. That's crazy. Okay, library is doing better now that it's level 2. And I don't even feel like I need anything. I could unify the bombers. Then I get this plot back, and these guys, I've got 18 of them. They all become the extra damage, extra health. No, they don't. They have the same amount of health. Not much of a difference. I think I'm gonna look for Gigantify. And I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna spend my last gold. Okay, we got it. I don't really feel like it's necessary. Like, these guys are, like, insta-killing everything at 61 damage, but may as well, because it's fun. 123 damage, 71 health. These guys get upgraded. They're up to 8 stacks of combustion. That's huge. Let's upgrade our library, and I'll take embalming again. Ooh, 2 stacks of combustion this year. That's awesome. More bombers. So I don't want to put bombers down here because I'm not going to get rid of them. I don't have sacrifice. I don't have a way to get rid of them unless I buy something at the shop. So I'm going to dump them. And if I put them down here, the library is going to try to buff them and give them something, but they don't have any stacks of enchantments, so I'd rather them focus the non-empty plot. And I'll reroll once. I'll grab the combustion stack. And I'll reroll. Let's grab... Ooh, I could poison. I could put poison on them. Let's do it. Everybody gets poison. These guys get poison. And then now they'll have poison and more combustion. 2 more stacks of combustion. Look, and then we've got our embalmed friends over there. We'll take the cauldron. I probably needed to earthwork so that I could move this orchard and echo form these guys, actually, is what I should have done. But that's alright. King of Stone is leading his final assault, so I don't really have anywhere I can echo form, which is unfortunate. I guess I'll echo form the orchard. I'll put combustion on these bombers, and then all my bombers are upgraded. These guys are doing so much damage. I'm a little worried about the boss fight with the champion, but they've got 123 damage, 16 stacks of combustion, 3 stacks of poison, and then there's 69 of them. These guys all have 18, 30, 30. So, I mean, these guys are the bulk of my damage, so let's see how year 33 goes. We got 2 more stacks of combustion there. 17 stacks of combustion. Cause see, now I only have my Demon's Altar. Oh no! Oh no! The champion of stone stormed my pagoda. Quest failed. Okay, that's alright. We'll just play this again. I wanted to stay true to the challenge and not really put down other troops, but it seems like they're a necessity because all of my troops are gonna die. I'm glad I looked at their stats beforehand, because you can't do that once you die. Let's play Bomberman again. This time, I guess we'll have to put down a troop. As much as I don't want to, but just for that year 33 battle, starting in year 6, put the cemetery down. I also think maybe I should have cloned and gotten more cemeteries. That maybe could have done it. I'll take a cemetery. So I'll do this. We're gonna buff this same plot again because they are baby boomed. And let's take our swords. But first we'll put a demon's altar down over here. And yeah. I don't know what troops I want. I'll take this static for now. I'll wage war against King of Nothing for the wild cards. I'll put static on them. I don't know how much static will do compared to like the combustion, but it is what it is. I'll take the swords and put that on those bombers, and they'll get baby boom this year. Ooh, farm. Farm is good. So now these guys have 56 damage, there's 60 of them, and we'll get our farm going. So by year 33, hopefully I can get that leveled up and I get more bombers. I don't think the number of bombers was the issue though, so I am going to... I think I'm going to take these soldiers and put them down next to the farm. And I'm going to reroll here. Ooh, Catharsis. I wish I had these soldiers down because these guys are doing 56 damage. I mean, these guys are doing 51 damage. I think Warhorns I gotta do with the cemeteries. I'll get to expand here and put those down, but for now, I'm going to swords these guys, and then I'll get bombers here. I can upgrade my last plot of bombers that aren't level 3, and I would think that my Demon's Altar would be bigger, but that's okay. Let's grab... Ooh, or do I take the mob? And then I get an extra bomber and like an extra mob every year? I could do that. I don't know if that's the play, because they're not really big. Let's grab the pagoda. I'm gonna stick with my original plan. I don't know if it's a great plan. But I'll put my soldiers down here. They got a new unit. They've got 3 damage, 24 health. I guess, I mean, the mobs around that, I don't remember specifically. I think they do like 3 or 4 damage as well, but their health is a lot lower. I could X-ray. I could put something down here and then X-ray. Let's grab it. I'll upgrade my pagoda because that would be my Demon's Altar, both cemeteries, my farm, and then whatever I can get here, which will be... I'm gonna try to get paladins there. Let's do that. And then I'll upgrade them. And then anytime I get swords, then I can put it on the paladins, I guess. Let's reroll. Can't take any of these. I'll take shields. I'm gonna reroll. I don't want Jack of Magic. I want the structures. Okay. I can buy one card. I'm gonna take the cemetery, I guess. And I'm going to put shields. I'm gonna put shields on the paladins. And then I'm gonna X-ray. So that was a big X-ray. All 5 plots got upgraded, and that is great. So we'll take these bombers and throw them in the pit probably, but first I'll upgrade my cemetery. Okay. And we'll take combustion. Oh. I don't want to take transmutation. That would be not great. Everything would be turned into level 3 imps. I don't think that's worth at all. I do think... I mean, I don't think I need gunpowder either. I could do supplies. and get Cemetery, Demon's Altar, Vampirism, Carnage, Pagoda? Yeah. So we'll put Vampirism on the Paladins, upgrade our other Cemetery, upgrade our Demon's Altar, upgrade the Pagoda, put Carnage on the Bombers, and everything else. Like, I'm not going to use the Mangler, and I'm not going to use the Imps. So, fought the Blood Rebellion, so we're getting Bombers here, and we're going to go right in the pit. Now we're fighting King Nomads. I'd like to get a Swords, because damage buffs also increase the HP of the Paladins, so that'd be nice. So we're going to take that, and I'll make peace with King of Nomads. I'd like to get the wild cards and the farms still. So we get +5 damage, +5 health on the Paladins. And I'll take static. Like, the Paladins and Soldiers I don't think are even reaching the other troops before the Bombers kill them. The Bombers have 3 movement speed versus their 1.1 and 1 movement speed. Let's put static on the Soldiers since there are just more of them. If I could get Catharsis at this next Royal Council, I think that's what I'm gonna, like, save up for. Save my money up. And let's just grab this plot. I'm going to put these Bombers down. I'll sacrifice them so that my Soldiers can level up and I'll get more units and they'll get their damage increased. And I'll take this wild card. I'll sacrifice here so that I have an empty plot if I want something here from Jack of Rainbows. Let's see. I don't want any of that. X-Ray is not very good. It'd just be the farm and the Paladins upgrading. I don't have, like, any of my troops together. I could unify into the Paladins, honestly, and let these 74 bombers, like, do the work. These guys are doing 16 and 18,000 versus 90,000 damage. Let's unify. I will unify them all into the Paladins. So now now these bombers they made up that damage. Let's grab this wild card. I'm gonna add my farm, so it's level 3. And we're in our Royal Council, so let's grab a Spire. And let's see if I can get Catharsis. I'll just reroll. And I can't. So instead, I'll Feast. Everything can get more HP. And I'll wildcard. I'd love to get these Paladins over here, so I would need to buy a migration card specifically. I'm going to put Bombers down next to a Cemetery. And these guys are doing so much damage. 186,000. Okay, we're on Jack of Magic. Let's reroll once. No migration. Instead, I will... What is their damage? 25. Let's just give them... Yeah, let's give them Vampirism. That works. On the Paladins. And then I'll put my Spire down. And we'll get Bombers here, so we'll upgrade these guys. I actually think it's better we'll throw this plot down there. So they're next to the 2 cemeteries. And that is who I'll upgrade. And I'll grab this Spire. Alright, this time we're fighting King of Spells in year 33. So we'll upgrade our Spire to level 3. These guys have 61 damage, 71, their health doesn't matter. My soldiers did 4 damage last year, that's funny. 57 health, 5 damage. Not bad. But the Paladins, I've got 69 of them, 314 health, 25 damage. That is good. And what is my Demon's Altar? I've got a level 3 Demon's Altar, so I should get 3 allies summoned with 1675 health each, 386 damage, 100% crit chance. So between this, my Spire, like, I've got a good amount of health here. So let's Let's put these bombers down. Let's see if the champion just walks into my pagoda again. Because all my bombers went off on the front line. I've still got 207 troops, though. So... okay. That went much better. Much better. Quest complete. Very fun. We didn't die near 33 this time. These bombers are insane. 80 bombers doing 216,000 damage. My paladins and my soldiers didn't even do that much damage. Like 1,500, 1,100 damage, but they had the health, along with my Demon's Ultra did 66,000 damage, but they had the health to stall after all these bombers died, and then my imps got summoned, so very nice. Spire healed up a lot, and the pagoda did not do much. But this was fun. I'm glad that we started with fireworks, but the war horns and the feast definitely helped. I'm very proud of my X-ray that I did, though. That got all 5 leveled up. That was great. And I think this Unify was a good idea because I just kept getting bombers, so may as well put more bombers down. Very fun. Second time's a charm. Let's see if we unlock anything. Ooh, we do. On the coast. Oh, it's the Blood Total War. Okay. Yeah, we fight against everybody. Let's start with supplies. Everybody's got a total war. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing me lose in year 33 again. But, you know, it happens. But if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new Nine Kings content. And as always, thanks for watching.